Wait, Dill's live? Okay, yeah, there's no one in the chat, but listen, I don't really care. But listen, besides that, I'm definitely gonna do my own like in the booth because realistically, the UK only likes music for some reason. Like entertainment, I'm saying like music wise, you can just break through in the industry quick. So hypothetically, if all of these TikTok cap rappers are blowing up for making mediocre music, imagine me. I'm known for freestyle. I'm not that type of guy. Reaction, so I'm like already like in me and Bam are like in the times. So yeah, Bam put me on, no surprise. But listen, in that realm of reactions, I'm there. Or what, you know what I mean? So like the truth, you know what I'm saying? So I can see it being big. Yeah, I love big shit. I love big shit. But listen, pause. But we are gonna react to that the new Digga D song. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? Chilling off. Why not? Why not? That you one thinks is too funny. Chilling off on Blix Estate. Why not? Why not? Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's nasty. It's nasty. But listen, today you know we are reacting to Digga D's new song. What's it called? Digga D featuring 5 seconds of Hunch. Like, there's no way on planet Earth this guy had a 5-second verse. Just please, because he actually put on brackets Hunch 5-second verse. So there's just no way, There's no way that's true. Bro. Let's wait. Let's ride it. Paul. So let's say let's ride it.
Quietest dudes that be cracking jokes and be cool and humble and all that, they be the killers.
I know why them and I acting nonchalant. They're insecure, but I'm bad and confident. Shoot with skill, I am not incompetent. One phone call can make it look.
So yeah, when I heard like the snippet of this, I was like, I'm working a bit, but like it actually sounds really well. Sounds pretty good. I'm not even gonna go on my shit. Hey, like the way that
they be the killers.
I know why them and I acting nonchalant. They're insecure, but I'm bad and confident.
Oh, they're insecure. I'm bad and confident. Who do you think he's talking about? Century. Yeah, I'm just joking. I'm joking, Century.
With skill, I am not incompetent. One phone.
I felt more. Listen, I'm saying this from now. Like, whichever of you two artists reach out to me first, then that's the side I'm gonna play. I'm gonna be honest. So you know, pick your cards wisely, bro. You're looking at you want to look at the most impactful streamer the UK has ever seen. Facts. You watch the up and coming of it. It might not happen this year, maybe not next year, but definitely the following year after that. Have to.
And I acting nonchalant, they're insecure, but I'm bad and confident. Shoot with skill, I am not incompetent. One phone call can make it long for them.
Ooh.
Why are they acting nonchalant? They're bad and confident.
I wonder what type of beat would this be classed as? Cause I think someone said grime. I was like, smoke a bitch, this can't be grime.
It seems like they want acknowledgement. One phone call can make it long for them. I just got a drop on a rapper. I told Huncho charge that tracker.
Oh shit! I just got a drop on my rapper.
He's in Central eating and hacker. Mental, I done it on Mapper.
Oh, he's definitely talking about Central C. He's definitely talking about Central C.
Got a watch and it's better than mine. Fuck that, it's really that time.
Oh,
I got the drop, it was just after 8. It's only right that I slide with a 9. I made my enemies link up, I'm their bonding topic.
Oh, he definitely talking about Central C. Because every single person you think's linked up, that these personally beefing. Fredo and Sench. Just makes sense. What the I'm going to skip to him. I said just makes sense. Oh, I was going to say Sench. Sense. Oh my days. Fuck. But yeah, he's definitely talking about Central C.
Right, that slide with a 9. I made my enemies link up, I'm their bonding topic.
Oh.
Before they get in the car and drill, they pick up their phones and gossip.
Yeah.
Someone keep it a buck, stop gassing them up when you know it's not on it. Your friend tried run, couldn't cover his head, but still got put on a bonnet.
we all know what he's talking about, right? Because I think he might be talking about Central C's friend that passed away sadly. Well, I think he was killed, but that's just, I don't agree with that shit. God rest his soul. God rest in peace. Rest in peace. May God rest his soul completely. That's too outline. Too much.
Come up when you know it's not on it. Your friend tried run, couldn't cover his head, but still got put on a bonnet. Before I was drinking matcha, I been had quarter zips.
Woo! Before I was drinking hacker, been having quarter zips. You guys don't get that fucking bar. Quarter zips. I think I don't know what he's talking about. I think I have an idea.
300 pounds of Cali, had homegirl taking trips. Had £1 million.
Do you know? I'm not pausing a lot, but do you know what type of girls are actually going on trips to put away weed for next man? Realistically, what stupidity is that? Like I'm not smoking, right? These girls, how stupid are these girls to be even thinking of that? Like niggas, they want to do that more time. They like bitches.
Mids, I can literally show them vids. Try to leave her AirPods inside the whip. She thought she was slick, but I caught that bitch.
What are these tactics are these like bitches using these days, bro? Man said that she's there plotting that much. She's like this. Let me take my flavor. Let me take my AirPods and put them. And he's like, yeah, I'm about to get that line up on him. I never even thought about that ever. So when she's like, oh, I accidentally left my thing, she's there trying to line a nigga up. Bro, that puts things way differently. So, for example, she might leave her iPad. I don't know why she bring the iPad, but I'm saying hypothetically, or something like that. She might be like dropping Apple AirTags and that shit too, you know. That's how bad it's probably going now. That's scary. Like, I can feel my heart drop. Yo, Digga D, say.
You brought that whole car bone. I gave that whole some bone in the car. I make them post their low and they're gone. They don't want Digga to know where they are.
I made £1 million off an app. Come join my chat if you wanna get fucked. I made an extra 10 on a bet, but I lost that shit because of VAR.
That's it. He actually had a 5-second verse. He actually had a 5-second verse. So bro just came on Digga D Sick just to flex on niggas, bro. Saying, I made £1 million of a one app. That's all he came to say. He just wanted to come and flex on us. And like, flex on us, broke niggas. Not like you're not broke. All over the world, we're all there. Man said $1 million. How the fuck did he get that shit?
They're insecure, but I'm bad and confident. Shoot with skill, I am not incompetent. One phone call can make it long for them. Why are they acting nonchalant? They're bad and confident. It seems like they want acknowledgement. One phone call can make it long for them. I just got a drop on a rapper. I told Huncho, charge that tracker. He's in Central, eating and hacker. Yeah. I done it on Mapper. He's got a watch and it's better than mine.
Dude, it's really that time. You get watch time.
Just after 8. It's only right that I slide with a 9. They weren't giving me verses, so I started robbing these rappers. Throwing the bags in the back of a truck like a bin man after I'm finished in Harrods. They wanna put money on told them I got money on my mind already. None of that.
Oh shit, he's talking about Fredo there. Oh shit, like I'm glad I know like some of the law, because I know exactly he's talking about Fredo. Because remember, 3 of Fredo's boys got like, I think they got back for 20 years for conspiracy to you know what, like someone in GTA, of course. There's no.
Finished in Harrods, they wanna put money on told them I got money on my mind already. None of that matters. 100 kilos landed, 10 got caught, I was angered. Ooh. I felt like Larry Hoover when them packs came vacuumed in and out bandos breathing.
Who the fuck's Larry Hoover? Oh, that is saying Larry Hoover because it's meant to be a plain words. It was like someone that used a vacuum. We must be talking about Ghostbusters or something.
Fume trap, hot box don't go in that back room. You ain't nothing like Mitch or cosplaying bitch like Nunu. I had coke in my clothes like Lou.
He's talking about Central C because maybe like Mitch. You remember that song when he said when Central C mentioned Mitch? Was that Mitch? He's said on shorts. Yo, Central C has to respond. You have to, man. He just has to. Because actually,
before the views on YouTube.
These dudes that be acting all tough, mugs on their face, on social media acting big bad wolf 24/7, sagging, trying to have the thug aesthetic 24/7.
I keep thinking that other guy's fucking nickel, you know. I'm actually smoking.
Those are the guys
smoking
that
piss. Oh shit, I actually fucked with that song still, because actually no one hears Digga D's on those type of beats, so like I actually fucked it still, because I don't know what type of beat that is, but I actually fucked with it. And this was simple too. It didn't even like change a lot. It's just so simple, but it's good. And I think he just did it just to throw disses out too. That's all I honestly think it is. So the beat's actually trying to stir up still. So Mama came on straight on violence. Listen, Me personally, I said all the time, I want to end this beef between Central and Digga D. Like, I can be the media and comment. You lot can comment, sit down there. You can all talk about it and just calm down. Don't worry. Look at these guns too. You think no one's getting past me? I'm like, yo, Digga, calm down, bro. Calm down. It's not that deep. Yo, Sense, bro, calm down, bro. Don't do that. Don't come on, Sense. Hey, Digga. Hey, bro, it's not that thing, bro. Come on, man. I'm here, bro. Man's trying to save you. Man's trying to like squash this beef, bro. Yeah, 100%, bro. Calm down. Hey, Listen, Digga. Yeah, listen, we get it, bro. You did your next up. You're cold. But you need to relax right now, bro. Before I put you in your place. Yo, Central, what the fucking say, G? Yo, Central, calm down, bro. I know you're the most popping UK artist of all time. But my nigga, you need to calm down, bro. You're skinny, get out of the guy, bro. What do you in? Calm down. That's what type of shit I'll be on, bro. Come on. Get out of here. Get out of here. No, that's innocent. That's how I be like, yo, Central, calm down. I fucking told you, shit. What I fucking told you? I'm fucking listen, Digga. Send I on everything I love, bro. Don't listen. You really put on good on that time right now. Man, nigga, chillax. Man's head trying to meet it, shit. Both you all chat shit. Both you take shit. Don't give a fuck. That shit. That's the type of shit I'll be on. Yeah. But how did you do that well? And the good thing about having 0 people in your chat is like you don't feel nervous, do you? Yeah. But I did want to react to this. Listen. It says how Central C and Digga D's few turned violent. Like violent.
The most significant when it comes to the affiliations of West London's most infamous rappers. As mentioned before, the gangs in the streets of Shepherd's Bush, where Central C spent his formative years, would eventually break into 2 main gangs, 12 World and 12 Anti. Meanwhile, their ops in rivalhood Ladbroke Grove,
because I remember just said like S1 times,
will begin to call themselves 1011. 12 World was known for particularly 2 main rappers, Sav 12.
Oh, S1 was so fucking cold back in this day, bro. It was so
and S1, while other lesser known members would include guys like R2, TR2, SJ, Paps, Nico, SB, J-Trap, and J Jugs. 12 Anti, who were
I gotta be so honest, J Jugs is a crazy name. J Jugs. I don't like. You lot see like. I don't want to see because just in case these guys come from my head or sadly they might have passed away or something like that. I don't want to be chatting too much shit. But the names these guys come up with, I don't know. It's just all like code names. My bugging. Like these type of code names will be coming across an MW2 or something.
It's known for seemingly being the main gang that Central C associates with, while other rappers from the gang include guys like F. Box 12, Little Catty, A2 Anti, Two Things, Bankroll Bugs, S2 Saucy, and Longs, aka Hamilton.
See what I mean about these names though? You know, 2 things long.
Of course, best known for Digga D. While their other known rappers include guys like ZK, Savo, K-Sav, aka Loose One, Horrid One, M Scum, TY, Dodgy, Striker, Rack 5, Splasher.
Like, you see, why do these niggas have so much niggas in their fucking gang, bro? What the fuck? The niggas still got niggas had like 5 or 4 and the other shit, bro. There's like 10 here. Man's cool, that's cool, 10 of them. But like, even these names, like TY, I don't actually like TY. Now, M's, I just kind of like that. Right, for that. Like, this one's silly, says so. But I don't want to be chatting shit just in case I get caught lacking, bro.
Sini Say So, JDF, and Johnny 5. Now, it's not clear exactly what started the beef between Shepherd's Bush and Ladbroke Grove, but once things went sour, they would soon begin escalating. An old clip, allegedly from 2016, but
these legendary clips
online, where a group of youths from Shepherd's Bush actually catch and confront a young Digga D, pressuring him to say F Johnny, aka Johnny 5, one of their biggest rappers at the time.
I'm chatting too much shit right now.
Pressuring him to say F the Grove and F Johnny, aka Johnny 5, one of their biggest rappers at the time, and according to some, the leader of the Ladbroke Grove gang, which would later become known as 1011.
Where you from, fam? Where you from? What you saying? Fuck you, bro. But I'm not saying this personally. I'm not saying this. I'm just mimicking Digga D in this situation. I was like, fuck you, bro. Fuck you. That's how it always works. Like, fuck you. Say no more. Don't wipe in the cameras like I can say now. Hey, let's go get my D's, bro. Niggas ain't no nigga, please.
These youths? You got these youths? Or any of them? Have you got these youths? Speak up.
Fuck him up, bro. Guys, even I have, bro. This hat is for the times, bro. It's actually crazy to see how my man's come. Like, past 8 years, how far my man's come. You know, it's actually crazy. But I'm proud of my man.
Speak up, fam. Where you from, fam? So what? Have you got these youths? Are you involved in it?
Are you fucking involved, bro? Wait. Where's my phone? I was gonna shut my stream before that.
Nah, I didn't think so. You're not involved. Nah, we're not involved. Say, bro. Say, bro. Johnny, say Johnny. Say it. Go on, say it. Bang your face. Johnny, fuck you.
And I see a lot of niggas like making fun of Digga D about this, but anyone in that situation is doing the exact same thing. Or am I bugging? Everyone in that situation is doing the exact same thing, and that's just facts. Like, come on, bro. But I'm gonna say fuck. Like, for example, these niggas catch me like, they say fuck bam. I'm saying, hey, and I know they have knives and guns. I'm like, and they come to me, say fuck bam, say fuck Aaron, say fuck P Wave, bro. I'm like, fuck bam, fuck P Wave, and fuck Aaron, bro. That's the type of shit I'm on in that situation, because no way I'm risking my life, bro. I don't care, because no. I'm saying that with my chest, nigga, bro. I swear down in that situation, I have to.
Digga has since rapped about this incident on numerous occasions, like on his intro song for the album Naughty by Nature in 2022, where he mentioned that it happened on Boxing Day, the day after Christmas, and that he brought himself a shotgun soon after to protect himself.
What the fuck? Man, they just like, how nigga back? 15 they called me on Boxing Day, damn. Man could have run off and got away. But I took that bow, yeah, and that's why I copped a gauge. What are niggas even doing with shotguns? Like, because you know shotguns are the most stupidest weapons to have ever. And you know, before you don't see that, bro, it's a shotgun, it kills easily. My nigga, bro, for example, if I'm with my niggas, and there's a couple of niggas over there, I have a fucking shotgun. Shotguns don't go straight. They spread like pussy. So, it's going to be like, my nigga, someone's getting hit, bro. Niggas gonna have like, it's basically hardcore on COD, bro. One of my niggas gonna be dying in GTA. They're like, I'm not, you know what I mean? It's gonna be hardcore, bro. It's like Fortnite Season 1 type shit.
As well as ending the song saying that after buying the dots, or shotgun, he then got the nickname Shotty Shane as he begun his Get Back campaign, even accusing the Shepherd's Bush members of turning him into a demon in the streets. In May 2016, Digga would drop his first music video called Hella Bands, where he can be seen in Grove with the rest of the 1011 members, AR916 as they were going by at the time. But this is a track all about trapping, specifically cooking up good rocks. And
get soft when I whip it, turn back, then I cop it. Put the pebs into cling. I got hella bands in my pocket. They make your trapper look shit. Them niggas, they should just stop it. 3 for 20 on deals, even though I lose out on profit.
There's no real disses to specific ops in the song other than just generic references to rivals. But Digga does make it clear that he's well armed, even mentioning the shotgun that he'd supposedly bought after that incident with the Shepherd's Bush members. The music video would also show that the police were watching their block, as they would literally pull up and chase 1011 members away from their own video shoot. A few months later, in July, 12-world rapper Sav12 would drop a song originally titled 12/10, although the title has since been changed to No Hook. The song's reference to 10 appears to be a clear diss towards the W10 postcode, which guys from Labrador Grove like Johnny 5 would be repping on their social media at the time. And saying 12/10 essentially means that his crew from 12 World are above the 1011 crew. As only a few months later, he would also drop the song Let's Get It, where he would repeat the same lyric, whilst making it clear he was talking about their ops. However, in general, both sides would keep releasing music with rather generic disses towards their ops, until November 2016, when Digga would drop the song and music video simply titled The Truth. The music video would show a young Digga surrounded by masked up goons, while he would rap bar for bar, dissing numerous ops explicitly by their names, many of these being Shepherd's Bush members, like a guy called Guaps, and Creep Sav, aka Sav12, saying that he left his bike and ran when one of Digga's members pulled out a gun on him. Digga would once again mention the time that he'd been...
To this day, I don't know how like niggas complain saying, my nigga, you ran off when you had a gun on you. No shit, Sherlock, who the fuck gonna run when you had a fucking gun on you? It's so stupid. Like, bro, me, man, run off, bro, I had a gun. Like, bro, you ran off and I had a weapon on me, bro, don't that shit. Like, I'm not Superman, bro. You think I'm gonna take a bullet to my chest and be fine? These niggas are smoking piss, bro.
Pressured to diss his own gang, saying how he had got a gun afterwards, and seemingly admitting that his friend R9 got arrested for the same firearm. The self-snitching would continue, as Digga would also seemingly admit that his gang had stabbed an op called L1.
Wait. Oh my days, what the fuck am I seeing? L1 12 road / 12 anti fever G, and we got juiced by Grove. What the fuck is happening, bro? I never even knew about this. I said that. What?
Actually being a female member from Shepherd's Bush, with Digga actually bragging on another song called Violence that the gang will stab their ops.
Hey, the ops ain't got no gender. Some man done board up. I'm not seeing that shit because I'm not involved. I repeat, I'm not involved multiple times. I'm here as a bystander.
And that they stabbed up L1 because she was from 12 World, as well as saying that he stabbed the boss of his rival gang the same way that his friend had scored on Harrow Road rapper from the Mozart estate, Fredo. An apparent reference to an incident where Fredo was stabbed by a 1011 member named CJ at a carnival, apparently leading to a retaliation days later where CJ was stabbed in the arm.
With Fredo's death. Oh my days, yeah, he caught him. How the fuck is my man missing that eye? What the fuck? This nigga's Kakashi. This is Kakashi. Like, this is Kakashi. Am I smoking? This is Kakashi or like Zoro or someone. Man, it's like Sharingan. They got a.
Digga would then end the song by saying how he's shooting people from Notting Hill Gate to the end of Bellow or Portobello Road, meaning basically the entire W11 and W10 area that he reps, and that the beef can't be settled, and that's why he keeps a gun on him. Songs like The Truth would help 1011 to gain momentum in the UK drill scene, as they were one of the first groups to go so in detail about the specific crimes that were going on in the area. However, in 2017, their unfiltered style would escalate to the next level after the brutal murder of a 19-year-old named Abdullahi Tarabi, better known in the UK drill scene by his nickname T-Wiz, who surprisingly was from...
Oh my days, I actually remember this nigga back in the day. I remember the songs and shit, I swear now, dude.
Nowhere near 1011's area. Instead, T-Wiz was allegedly a member of a gang called N-Gang, located all the way in the town of Northolt. This
nigga was in Northolt. What?
area has its own gang rivalries, one of which was between N-Gang and another gang called Rayners Lane from a suburb with the same name. In April 2017, T-Wiz would leave his home around 3 PM to go to a nearby store, where he would allegedly run into youths from Rayners Lane. Wiz would allegedly have some kind of confrontation with these youths, after which two of them would begin to chase him, and T-Wiz would take off running, eventually ending up in an alleyway where he would seemingly see his brother yelling at him to go and back the Ramsey, meaning to go and get a Rambo knife. Unfortunately though, while his brother seemingly went to get his knife, T-Wiz's attackers would catch up to him, hitting him with their knife in the abdomen, this stab wound cutting a major blood vessel and leaving part of his intestines hanging out. Soon after, an ambulance would arrive and take him to a hospital in North London, where T-Wiz would unfortunately pass away from his injuries. Years later, his sister would give a recount about the events of that day to the VE Media YouTube
I feel terrible, man. I feel terrible.
channel.
So, looking back at the CCTV footage, how it exactly happened was while I was at the fun fair.
You know how traumatizing that must be, like seeing your brother get stabbed to death. Like you seeing that nigga, and you're watching the CCTV footage. And you're probably there just watching, and then you feel hopeless. This is what happened to me, bro. I've seen a lot of CC. You know what I mean? So
He said to me, he made
that happened to me, like no like that, but I'm saying, yeah, you guys know what I'm saying.
and he said to my mum told him to hoover. He said, okay, he brought the hoover from upstairs to downstairs, and he went outside to the shop. He goes, I'm come back at my hoover. So when he was at the shop, he saw his ops, and then my house was 2 minutes away. He could have easily went back home, but the thought of like bringing danger to my mum's doorstep, he never went back home. He went the opposite direction. Then he ran, and they chased him, and then he ran into an alley. And then outside the alleyway, when you leave the alleyway, it's a really short alleyway. When you leave, the first door was the door that he needed to go to. But he got out of breath inside the alleyway. Then he started fighting. And as he started fighting, my other brother, he saw him. And then Abdullahi said, it's okay, just go back to Ramsey. Like, he basically saying, I'm going to fight them off, you go and get them, you know? So my brother goes all the way home, and he comes back. And when he comes back, it's too late. The men are not there anymore, and Abdullahi's on the floor. It's a very great.
What would someone do? Like, I'm trying to figure out what would I do in that situation. Because, for example, like, I can't, bro. I was like, man, I just keep running, bro. Just like, try to close the door, son. I'm just keep running, bro. The door's open, close it, boom, we're out. Even though we're bringing niggas inside of that household, you're still in your own house, like, you know where weapons are. And clearly you had a Rambo close by in proximity near your house or son. So, you know what I mean? But, like, that's actually a good heart, like, guy. Like, that's what I'm saying. Nah, I don't, that's fucked up, man.
Some sight, and the CCTV footage of the house shows you everything, like, to the T. Even the noises, it was just very wild, and I got PTSD from that.
As his sister mentioned, T-Wiz's broad day execution was even captured on a nearby security camera, and with the staggering amount of CCTV cameras in London, it wouldn't take long for the police to find their suspects, and they would arrest 4 teenagers on suspicion of carrying out the attack, which was followed a few days later by 2 more arrests, with these 2 getting charged with the actual murder the following day. The younger one would turn out to be a teen named Tamba Momodu, better known in the streets as T-Rose, likely getting his nickname derived from the infamous Chicago teenage driller D-Rose. However, later that year in October, after a 2-week trial, both charged teenagers were found not guilty, which may have been largely due to the fact that no witnesses wanted to come forward, as the judge in the case would even note that had this not been the case, the outcome might have been very different. For example, as T-Wiz's sister would later tell VE Media, her brother, who had supposedly witnessed at least part of the attack, would refuse to testify during the trial, despite seemingly being the key witness.
My brother, the one that found him.
Like, so, I'm thinking in my head, maybe the brother's not talking, so like, because I want you niggas to be out, so I catch you on the type shit.
Being a witness, how can you ask him to be a witness? He just, like, you know, there's no way he's going to be in the same courtroom as the person that he saw. You know what I mean? And that was a big ask, you know? So we didn't even want to ask him. It's more of a...
And you know, this nigga, this guy's 100% Somalian. And I know how tap Somalis are, like, everyone knows how tap Somalis are. They're not right in their brains, so, like, imagine.
Do it, you're not going to ask him. That's just crossing boundaries. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And he's the only one that was there, like, to literally say everything to the T. And there's no way I feel like that's... Even now, I don't even wish he did that. Because why am I asking you to do that? As a sibling, that's a heavy ask, you know?
After his release, T-Rose wouldn't simply take the win and continue his life, as he was an aspiring rapper and now seemingly saw these events as his chance to get some more attention in the drill scene. And in January 2018, he would drop a song called No Lie under his rap name Terror RL, together with a highly disrespectful music video where he would essentially reenact the murder of T-Wiz, while starting his verse by dissing 156, which is an alliance between 3 different gangs, one of them being the N gang that T-Wiz was part of, and saying how his ops can get hit like Wiz and that you can't run from him because he moves quick, before later in the song practically confessing the murder several times, like rapping how all his ops know how he put a man's name on television. However, as a side note, T-Wiz's alleged killer T-Rose would eventually receive a similar fate to his alleged victim, because on October 2020, T-Rose will be gunned down in an assassination-style drive-by shooting all the way in Telford, where he...
Telford! How did the nigga call you? Telford? What the... I never heard of that shit.
Moved to escape his past life. Shockingly, as the police would eventually work to solve this particular case, they would arrest one of T-Wiz's brothers and his cousin as suspects in the murder.
Like I said, I'm telling you right now, I know Somali. I'm technically I'm part Somali. I know Somalis at the back of my hand. These niggas are violent, bro. They ain't sleeping on violence. That's what I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
Which had allegedly been planned out for a long time and involved 16 trips to Telford, including 4 unsuccessful murder attempts and numerous car swaps and burnings in order to hide evidence. But interestingly, these arrests would only take place in 2024. But in the 2023 interview with VE Media, T-Wiz's sister, who was seemingly unaware of the revenge plot, would say things that many people would later take as further evidence that some people in her family were indeed more interested in street justice than legal.
Like I said, you know what's funny? I know what's funny, I forgot what I was going to say.
Justice.
The outcome could have been different if people were willing to testify, but there was barely anyone willing to testify on that day.
Firstly, my family didn't want him arrested. Well, it was half. It was politics.
Like, but the idea, but like, hypothetically, that's your brother. You really gonna let that, and the nigga let out free? I'm finding you. Like, I'm not finding you.
Within the family, half of them wanted street revenge, and the other half wanted justice from the court. Like me, I don't know. So personally, even if you got life, I wanted him dead anyway. So, like, do you know what I mean? It's just not, you kill someone, you need to die too. You don't need to go to jail for the rest of your life. You need to die.
We can debate that.
No. If you kill someone, you need to die.
But anyway,
no, because that's like hypothetical. Because for example, if you go out to war, and then you're there defending your country, you have to, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's different. But I know what she's saying. Like, you took my brother away. Like, you took my brother away, and you think I don't want you to go from the planet Earth? Of course.
The way T-Rose wasn't the only one dissing T-Wiz in music, because all the way back in Ladbroke Grove, 1011 members would begin to participate in the dissing heavily. This is because 1011 had become close with T-Rose's gang in Rayners Lane, and already in July 2017, when T-Rose was still locked up awaiting trial, Digga would shout him out in the song Kill Confirmed, where he would literally say how Rose's killing of T-Wiz was confirmed, while also seemingly implying that T-Wiz's younger brother had gotten shot but survived, unlike T-Wiz himself who passed away. Digga would also comment on apparent claims in the streets that 1011 hadn't touched anyone from N-Gang themselves, saying how that was a lie. And in his verse, Sav O would continue the dissing, saying how his ops better not slip when they're gliding, UK slang for sliding, or hunting their enemies, because they might die like T-Wiz. But while 1011 was seemingly...
That's the bar I remember vividly back in like the day, bro. I'm like... Because when I heard about it, I was like, yo, that's so fucking rude.
On dissing T-Wiz and the N-Gang particularly hard in their music, in real life, they were deeply entrenched in their beef with the Shepherd's Bush gangs. And on the 15th of September 2017, they would allegedly attempt to score. At around 9:40 p.m, 3 alleged 1011 members were seen walking on the Primula Street near the White City estate wearing masks and armed with machetes. However, when the police would make it there, the trio had already left the scene. But about an hour later, the same trio would then be spotted walking within the White City estate, seemingly looking for their ops. Now, what happened next is somewhat open to interpretation. According to local news, one of the Shepherd's Bush gang members from the White City estate would notice the trio and begin following them around the estate, while calling other members to help, who would then join the hunt armed with their own weapons. This hunt ultimately ending with one of their own, a 16-year-old.
And he's still the fucking caveman times. Man said long knives, swords, and then wooden sticks. So imagine you're calling out the guys for, what the fuck, I don't see this. WWW. Oh shit, my boy, I appreciate it. The daily something. Yeah. But imagine you're deep. Imagine you call your guys out here, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna hunt this guy. Nigga comes out and he has a fucking stick in his hand. Like, this nigga's, my nigga, he's acting like he's starting out on Minecraft, bro. Like, my nigga, what the fuck do you have a stick? I'm like, fuck off, man. He's stupid. A stick.
Somehow getting stabbed by the 1011 members, but fortunately surviving, ending with one of their own, a 16-year-old, somehow getting stabbed by the 1011 members, but fortunately surviving after being taken to hospital. However, according to the online drill detectives, the 16-year-old, who would allegedly be a 12 anti-member called Twin, would be stabbed first, after which his friends would try and hunt down the 3 1011 members, with a widely circulated CCTV footage capturing 2 of them, M Scum and JDF, successfully running away from them.
It's actually crazy this is actually real life. Like, this is how niggas are living now. What the fuck? Because okay, the exact same thing happened to my... can I say this? I'm not sure if you mentioned this before. I'm trying to think. But I'm pretty sure it has, man. Do that bait face as well.
The CCTV would then capture the Shepherd's Bush members after the incident, hiding their weapons in a dumpster where K9-assisted police officers would later recover them.
The worst guys there was too. Back in the day, that's a sight you'll never want to see, bro. Especially around like D's and pecs, bro. This niggas riding bags looking at you, man. I just see niggas looking at me.
Only a few weeks after this incident, 1011 would come out with the song Play for the Pagans, including Digga D, Horrid One, and Sav O. The song would feature this trio dropping numerous disses towards Shepherd's Bush members, with Digga starting the song by saying how he saw 12 anti-members ST, also known as the rapper S2 Saucy, and Banks on Instagram Live, and instantly went to their location with a shotgun, but ended up missing 2 shots. He would then continue by seemingly referencing the incident a few weeks earlier.
Wait, you don't see what I mean?
Several
nigga had a fucking shotgun and missed both of his shots. How? Like, what is this nigga? How far, bro? How far are you? Who the fuck are you shooting at? A shotgun, you missed both your shots.
12 anti-members got stabbed, before listing several names, including Guaps, who is better known as the rapper Box 12. But Digga wasn't done, as he would next aim his disses towards the 12 world side of Shepherd's Bush, saying that if Jeezy, also known as the rapper J-Trap, had tripped, he would have gotten stabbed, before also dissing Creeps, aka Sav 12, as he would make a reference to a rumoured event where someone from his own gang had allegedly shot at his mother's house, and how he hadn't done anything in revenge. Digga would also mention an infamous member of 12 World called the General, saying how Sav 12 is broke because he was wearing General's tracksuit in the music video for the song Trap Goes Dead. Now, side note, a few months before the release of this song, 12 World General, real name General Webster, had become the UK's first ever case of someone doing a murder by throwing acid, when during a confrontation of a rival gang member involving a bottle of acid, had accidentally ended up spraying an innocent 47-year-old woman.
But that's what I mean about it, like, these niggas, like, this is the type of shit, like, hitting civilians and shit, bro. That's horrible, man.
He would get severe burns and end up dying from medical complications a few.
And you know, and it's crazy to me, like, niggas actually look up to these type of guys, bro. Like, You know what, like a 47-year-old, 46, I think 46 or 47. Randomly, bro, like what? You know, accidentally did. It wasn't matter. It's an accident. Like you still did that. Man.
Weeks later. Honestly, it's so tragic, and this just goes to show you how innocent bystanders still get caught up in the crossfire in all kinds of ways, which is exactly why this gang violence needs to stop. But what makes this case extra crazy is the fact that the general was well aware of how dangerous a weapon a bottle of acid could be, as he himself had been a victim of an acid attack. But anyways, Digga and his 1011 goons weren't just dissing their close-by ops from Shepherd's Bush, as he and Horrid One would also rap some very disrespectful bars about T-Wiz too, with Horrid One in particular rapping a truly heartless bar about how T-Wiz got stabbed to death, but he doesn't feel sorry for his mother. But the most disrespectful
That's the bar,
would
remember,
arguably come the following month in October, only a few weeks after T Rose had been cleared of the murder charges, as 1011, who had now begun to receive some real attention in the UK drill scene thanks to their brazen diss songs, would appear on one of the biggest platforms in the UK rap scene, the so-called Crib Session series, hosted by infamous UK rap DJ Tim West.
I'm trying to do something. Oh my God. Let's just bring this along with me. Okay, man.
But it wouldn't be just 1011 who would perform at the Crib Sessions, as T-Wiz's alleged killer, T-Rose, would seemingly step in to perform with them too. And when 1011 would perform Play for the Pagans, T-Rose himself can be seen getting ecstatic about Horrid One's lyric insulting T-Wiz's mother, acting as a demonic hype man for this dark moment, and proudly rapping along to these lyrics that insulted his murder victim. Play for the Pagans was followed the next month with the song and music video titled No Hook, where 1011 would continue on their well-trodden methods of dissing their enemies, with M Scum rapping how they left a man stabbed so that the 12, aka Shepherd's Bush, is hot and crawling with police. And now that they're hot stepping in Zart, aka the Mozart estate, where Fredo and the Harrow Road Boys are from, meaning that they're also trying to stab their ops there and calling the whole of West London the Wild Wild West. Horrid One would aim his disses towards specific members, saying how 1011's affiliates caught 12 anti-member Longs in a prison wing and attacked him, and the Am, a British slang for loud flower strain amnesia, has got his phone line running, just like Creeps, aka Sav 12 from 12 World, before saying that Shepherd's Bush members haven't shot any of the 1011 members, so they must not have guns, aka WAPs, or if they do, they must not have bullets for them, ending how he can't believe that they're beefing against such nerds. And of course, they would once again make numerous disses towards T-Wiz, who would become their favourite person to diss at this point, akin to Tuka from Chicago, largely because he was one of the only ops at this point who had actually been killed as a result of the seemingly endless stabbings and shootings going on in the area. But unfortunately for 1011, later that same month, their promising careers in the rap game would come to a screeching halt, as 5 of their members, including Digga D himself, would be stopped by the police.
Who the fuck's that, man? Wait. Who the fuck's this nigga though? Like, he looks so out of place. You look so out of place.
Their members, including Digga D himself, would be stopped by the police, who would find numerous large knives, machetes, and baseball bats, as well as masks and gloves in their car. The 1011 members would claim to the police that these were all just props for their next music video, but the police would claim that they had in fact stopped Digga and his goons right as they were about to go and slide on their ops in Shepherd's Bush once again, as the police had actually found a recently posted video online where Shepherd's Bush gang members were allegedly harassing Horrid One from 1011's grandmother, who was out on their block, and attempting to provoke 1011 to respond. The police got wind of this and
what the hell? You see, like, these niggas have no, they can't justify nothing. These niggas are sliding. I can't believe it. Side you on, bro? I'm on no one's side, bro. I'm fucking this video, man. Man said someone went to go slide on the nigga's grandma. He went to go press the nigga's grandma. These niggas are tat.
1011's grandmother, who was out on their block and attempting to provoke 1011 to respond. The police got wind of this and shut everything down before it could spiral out of control. And from here, the 1011 members would remain locked up for the time being. But in true UK drill fashion, they would end up.
Now this is the fucking next song we're talking about. This is one of the best UK songs of all time. That's just facts.
Into success by taking advantage of the growing infamy around them in the music scene. And at the end of November, they would end up dropping their.
Yeah, don't say that. Don't say that. You're trying to get me. You're trying to get my head chopped up or something.
Next viral hit, and a song that would go down as one of the most iconic drill songs in history. A song, or technically 2 songs, that they had recorded for the highly popular Mixtape Madness YouTube channel as a part of their Next Up freestyle series, which showcases new artists who have shown promise in the drill scene. The song that also included a live performance style music video. Next Up would once again showcase familiar bars with references to seemingly real events that had happened between 1011 members and their specific ops. This tried and true tactic, mixed with a popular platform like the Next Up series, a hard beat, and clever wordplay, would turn out to be a deadly combination that would immediately immediately go viral in the UK drill scene. The following day, Play for the Pagans music video would break 1 million views, and just like that, 1011, particularly their frontman Digga D, had become one of the hottest commodities in the UK drill scene, all while sitting in jail. Only a few weeks later, the Next Up freestyle would also hit 1 million views, as well as getting added to the official Rap UK playlist on Spotify. And only a few weeks after that, the Play for the Pagans music video would then break 2 million views, followed by the No Hook music video hitting that milestone in February. And from there, the numbers would just keep growing and growing. Years later, during his interview with Armani, Take Risks on the Members Only network, Digga would reminisce on how he had felt in jail as he realised that their music was blowing up.
When would you say that the music thing started kicking in terms of like you started realising that, bro, like man's actually like someone out here type of thing?
There was someone in here because man was in jail when man clocked.
Okay.
So it was like, man done the Next Up, we done No Hook, Play for the Pagans. Then man recorded the Next Up right before man went jail. Recorded it and then went jail. And I used to ring Hunch and that, like, yo, where we going, what's going on? Like, yo, we ain't really got nothing to put out there, like, might as well drop the Next Up. I'm like, bro, like, man, that's long, like, kind of save it, because I know man's sitting in here for a while, man's trials all in June and it's like November or something. I said, bro, like, I want to drop what man's got straight away.
Yeah.
So, okay, might as well do it, the name's ringing anyway. Come out, and boom, man's hearing this going off, but these times man's like, ain't even seen, I don't even know if man's seen 1 million views yet. Do you get it? The last time I was on the road, I don't even know if No Hook hit 1 million and that before man even went jail, you get me? So I was like, boom. Kid officers are coming saying, yo, you lot got 1 million, you know.
So dog.
Saying, bro, what?
How many times has Digga been in jail, bro? So this guy's been in jail like 20 times, bro. I swear on it. He's always in jail.
Man's excited. Man saying, what? But man's not believing it. So man's telling them, bro, go on the computer, go on YouTube, type the thing, print it out and bring it to myself, and then I'll believe you. And they're doing it, they're bringing it. I'm saying, yo, the views are going up. Chat to my mom. Yeah, it's going off. Then that was really like about it. That's it. Like just all the officers and telling man, yo, 5 mil now, 6 mil, 7 mil, 8 mil throughout the months.
Yeah.
You get me?
However, the Next Up freestyle would also have one specific lyric that seems to describe a real-life event that almost allegedly destroyed Digga's rap career for good, this being a bar that TY raps about Digga having the whole HR locked off when he crossed that bridge. HR is short for Harrow Road, an infamous street that Fredo's gang, the HRB, or Harrow Road Boys, represent, while the accessing of this road from Ladbroke Grove happens by literally crossing a bridge. Many fans see these lyrics to describe an event that happened sometime in 2017 when Digga D allegedly shot up 2 rival gang members with a shotgun, one of them allegedly being a guy called Tubbs from Shepherd's Bush and another man. However, both victims would end up surviving this incident despite serious injuries, and Digga would seemingly beat the attempted murder charges related to this, later posting his paperwork online, only showing that the shooting had happened in the W10 postcode in 2017, as well as the eerie detail that one of the victims lost something, with rumours later circulating that Digga D shooting this person in the face actually left them blind. And years later, Digga D would brag
shot someone point blank and he bossed case. That's crazy.
Bars about shooting someone in the head, like on the track Violence with Savo, and lyrics from his crib session where he talked about being interviewed about 2 attempted murders. And he would even say on the song Red Light Green Light years later that the police told him that he shot someone in the face and left them blind. But despite the disrespect, this wasn't a one-sided beef, and as time went on, Digga's rivals from Shepherd's Bush would also keep releasing music, like the March 2018 song called Grenfell by 12 Anti-member and Central C's good friend F. as well as 12 World member called Rems, who would later become known as the 12 Anti-rapper 2 Things. The song's chorus ends with F. rapping how they came for the violence, not to be gentle, and that they'll leave their ops block like Grenfell. Many people would find this song very distasteful, as the Grenfell Tower was a real 24-story high-rise that burned down in a massive fire in June 2017, killing dozens of people. Moreover, Grenfell Tower was practically located in the hood of 1011, with this song not only making an offensive reference to the tragic fire, but also directly dissing the people that were likely to be most affected by the tragedy. Central C, on the other hand, had a completely different approach to the gang members in his area, as at the time of the fire, he actually offered a place to stay to the victims of this tragedy, which for the record seems like a genuinely nice thing for such a young guy to do, particularly given at this time he was still struggling as a small-time rapper. And it also goes to show you that at this time, Central C seemed like a pretty nice guy, having not yet fallen into the clutches of the local gang members. Anyway, overall, the Shepherd's Bush gangs were also benefiting from the increased attention that the fans of UK drill were paying them due to the beef between them and 1011, with the 12 World rapper S1 in particular gaining increasing popularity at this time with his energetic personality and disrespectful bars, often doing songs together with fellow 12 World member Sav 12. However, both sides were about to find themselves in some serious serious legal troubles. First, in June 2018, the 1011 members who had been arrested in November 2017 would finally face justice after going viral behind bars, and after pleading guilty to a conspiracy to commit violent disorder, all 5 would get sentences ranging from 10 months to 3.5 years, with Digga D, real name Reese Herbert's sentence, being amongst the lowest, likely due to his age being just 17 at the time. But that wasn't all, because in an unprecedented move by the courts, they would also ban the members from making what they called violent drill music, giving them so-called CBOs or criminal behavior orders, which ban them from mentioning death or injury and postcodes in a gang context in their music and on social media. This essentially meant that they couldn't even use the name 1011 as a group anymore, as this was a textbook example of them repping their gang. They would also need to notify the police 24 hours before releasing any music or videos and give a 48-hour warning before doing any shows or recording together, providing their location. The order would also specifically state that they couldn't mention the name of T-Wiz anymore, finally bringing an end to the dissing of the dead teenager, whose murder wasn't even linked to the beef between Shepherd's Bush and the Ladbroke Grove gangs. Anyways, the groundbreaking CBO ruling against 1011 would make many headlines in the UK, with some condemning it as an overstep of censorship, while others would argue that there was a racial element in there, and that the ruling was really just the newest in a long history of black music being overpoliced and censored.
This does raise all sorts of alarm bells, doesn't it? About censorship and freedom of expression.
Yeah, and I think this just shows in terms of law enforcement. I mean, it was the right thing to do. It was the only thing that law enforcement could do. If you've got 2 groups of young people, one group inciting violence against one another, you have to seek a legal remedy. However, this doesn't solve the problem. What we know from youth culture is you ban something, you inevitably make it more popular. You know, if you wanted to get a hit record many years ago, have it banned and it would go straight to #1. What we've got to do more of is not just ban the music, but help young people, educate young people away from inciting violence against one another.
But if you're saying banning is a bad idea because it makes things more popular, then why is this the right thing to do?
I'm not saying banning is the wrong thing. What we should be doing is educating and helping people create more positive forms of art that recognise their social situation, the deprivation, the world that they live in, but it shouldn't be about destroying one another. And this is what this is. This is about one group of young people going out to murder another group of young people. If this was hate crime, if these young people were targeting somebody else because of the colour of their skin, because of their religion, we would have no problem with this.
Can I just say that so far as this case is concerned, this offence did not arise out of a particular music video. It arose out of a video where it was a taunting and someone's grandmother became involved. So it wasn't a particular music video that the 1011 had put out that caused this crime. But what happened afterwards was that obviously they were arrested because of this video, and the police introduced a number of their previous music videos which had some pretty bad lyrics in them.
The police, on the other hand, would comment that they were now likely to target other gangs with similar restrictions, which they
to be honest,
would.
I actually understand it though. For example, if I was like the leader or whatever, I was the Prime Minister of the UK, would I ban drill music? 100%. Because everyone knows music actually controls your mind. Like that's a form of mind control for sure. And there was, I think, there was like a philosopher that said, if you want to show me like the society, show me the music that they produce. And that's realistically so true, because all UK music does is just promote violence. For example, if you're a kid sitting there just listening to violence, listening, and you're glorifying it, you're gonna say, yeah, I want to become. This happened to me, bro. I was thinking like, yeah, man, I'm listening to fucking 6-7. I'm listening to fucking OFB, da. I'm thinking like, yeah, man, I want to be a violent guy now. I want to go up and try to fuck someone up now. That's what's going through my brain for sure.
A few months later, in September, numerous Shepherd's Bush gang members, who the police had been investigating since at least September 2017, after the incident between them and the 3 1011 members in the White City estate, would also receive similar sentences. These members would also include Central C's close friend F. from 12 Anti, real name Fernando Johnson, who would receive a 3 years and 4 month sentence for violent disorder and conspiracy to commit grievous bodily harm. All of the sentenced members were also banned from appearing in videos or audio that references gangs or weapons, as well as associating with each other in public, wearing face masks masks in public, entering the borough of 1011 during certain hours, and perhaps most tragic of all, banned from attending the Notting Hill Carnival. Clearly, such bans had become the new norm when dealing with gangs and drill artists. In January 2021, when the BBC looked into the matter, they found that the prosecution in the UK had increasingly begun to use rap music as evidence during trials since the case of 1011. The topic would eventually make its way all the way to the American media.
So 1011 changed like the whole entire game. Like they became the reason why they started mentioning drill, like these drill songs in their video. Not drill. Start using that as evidence. Drill music as in their
ABC News, who had mentioned the UK situation in relation to the trial of Young Thug and YSL, even mentioning Digga D by name.
There's a criminal case playing out in Georgia right now against rapper Young Thug and several of his associates using their own lyrics to prosecute them. It's a case that's putting the freedom of expression on the stand, and it's a practice also being used in the UK, where police are now charging drill rap artists for their own lyrics or banning them from saying certain words entirely. But these laws don't just impact musicians, they could have ripple effects for artists worldwide. ABC's Patrick Reevell takes us inside the world of UK drill.
Drill has attracted claims from the UK authorities that it fuels gang violence, particularly knife attacks in London. They point to real-life attacks glorified in some drill videos, like in Digga D's Play for the Pagans. Digga D, one of Britain's most popular artists...
This reminds me of the time was called when Zac Efron played No Doubt.
Has to inform police 24 hours before releasing any new music. A condition of his parole stemming from a case in which his lyrics were used as evidence to help convict him of conspiracy to commit violent disorder.
Digga D, I'm in love with violence.
Police have had YouTube and Instagram take down Digga D tracks, including this song, Kill Confirmed. Social media companies have removed hundreds of drill tracks at the police's request. Police say drill videos frequently include direct threats, but Instagram's oversight board recently said it was concerned drill is being over-policed.
Digga D himself, on the other hand, would later tell Armani Takes Risks how he had first thought that the order banned him from rapping completely.
You've gone jail, next up, then they've hit you with a CBO, taking out bare tunes, boom, boom, and then you've come out.
Yeah.
Did you think you could rap? Like, when you got the CBO now, you're thinking, like, what was you thinking?
I ain't done it.
Okay.
No more rapping.
And I don't remember CBOs before that. In fact, maybe LD got one. Did you get one where he had to not wear his mask or something? I can't remember.
I don't even know, innit?
Yeah.
I just spent time with you.
But you lot thing.
They were saying man's the first to get the CBO.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Man's just cool, just gone.
In October 2018, it would take him a full month to release any music, even though the entire UK drill scene was now waiting for him to drop. Then, in early November, he would finally put out a new song, No Porkies, together with Sav O and ZK from the former 1011, who were now officially going by the name CGM, which at least officially at this point seemed to stand for Constantly Getting Money, as they would state in the intro to this track. But while Digga and Sav O had both been ordered not to make any references to death or injury, they were seemingly still not holding back too much, as they were still rapping about sliding on their ops and not settling any beefs, with the only clear difference being that they were no longer mentioning their ops by name. However, in real life, it seems like very little, if anything, had changed when it came to how Digga and the 1011 members moved in the streets, and already in November 2018, they would allegedly get themselves involved in another violent incident, only this time, Central C himself would be involved. Now at this point, Central C was still experimenting with his career and playing around with auto-tune and doing a dappy tribute act that honestly wasn't really going anywhere, but he was about to come face to face with the gritty gang violence of the roads that he had occasionally referenced in his early music, and it would be his ties to Shepherd's Bush and his friends affiliated with the 12 World and 12 Anti-gangs that would get him tangled up in the violence, forcing him to pick a side too. As on the 30th of November 2018, Central C and his brother were with some friends outside of a Sainsbury's grocery store on Davisville Road in Shepherd's Bush. Here, they were approached by two males, one of whom was allegedly Digga D himself. A verbal altercation would take place between the parties before a knife was pulled out and Central C's brother was stabbed. As the police arrived to the scene, they would begin to assist his brother, who appeared to be partially slumped and in danger of going unconscious. Centch himself would first act hostile towards the police, and nobody would provide any details of what happened at the scene. Central C's brother was then taken to a hospital where his lungs were treated and he was given a blood transfusion, while the hospital staff would reportedly find numerous small bags of grass in his trousers, indicating that he had possibly been drug dealing at the time of the attack. Now, not much information is available about this incident, other than the apparent police report, which one of the CGM, formerly 1011 members, called Duppy, would post on his Instagram in 2021, whilst dissing Central C and asking why he didn't move wild in the West that day, as well as saying that he wasn't going to talk about the incident, but since Central C started putting 100 ops in his music videos, he's now fully involved in the beef too. But more on that later. Digga D would later rap about this stabbing incident on several songs. In 2021, he dropped his beatbox freestyle while the song was originally released as a censored version and uncensored version would eventually leak, with Digga rapping how they stabbed Central C's brother, pleaded not guilty, but still ended up beating the case. Also in 2021, an alleged plugged-in freestyle with Fumes the Engineer would apparently leak, where Digga D would rap how Central C just stood there and watched them stab his brother, with fans reacting on social media, saying how the song was definitely going to get Digga recalled to prison for breaking his CBO. However, Digga himself would deny ever even being at Fumes' studio. The song still circulates. Meanwhile, on Reddit, the online detectives have alleged that a member of the so-called LA gang was the person who did the actual stabbing in this situation. This gang, which is from around the Latimer Road area, is apparently very close with 1011 or CGM members. But whoever was behind the actual stabbing, this was only the beginning of the troubles that Digga would find himself in, as he had seemingly learned very little from his run-ins with the law, and already the following year, in 2019, he would find himself locked up again. But even more interestingly, it would be...
Oh wait. Oh, why is this happening now? I was actually interested as fuck. I was interested as fuck in that. Oh my days. What the fuck? Something wrong with my PC, so I might just keep loading like that.
2014, and despite showing with Fumes the Engineer on Link Up TV, speaking with URN Network years later, Central C's manager YBs would actually share their plan after the release of Day in the Life. Apparently, C and his team decided at this point not to overwhelm the audience with a bunch of remixes and efforts to milk this one track for more than it was worth. Instead, they focused on just releasing brand new songs. YBs explained that by taking this approach, new listeners would discover Day in the Life alongside Central C's other tracks, helping him avoid the one-hit wonder curse. Just a few days before dropping his next track, Central C was seen giving fans a sneak peek by rapping along to it in his car. About a month after Day in the Life dropped,
Molly!
2020, Central released another drug dealer anthem called Molly. The music video started with a huge crowd in Shepherd's Bush, all rapping along to the earlier released song Day in the Life. In the next shot, Sench flaunting his Live Yours chain, the new, more punch his first verse with a tribute to a 12-World member A1 who was stabbed to death whilst trapping before turning 18. Day in the Life was Central C's finest hour so far, and the song that would be his next release. The track
bro, I'm gonna lie, bro. I actually would have. I'm gonna start rapping. No, I don't care, man. I was seeing niggas blow this rapping thing, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm not that good at all, but I can still do it. And I know niggas might be not say I'm not on it, but I can just lie like everyone else does. So I might do that.
He said, cool. So now, with a sharp strategy to drop the auto-tune, pick up a more gangster persona, and with the backing of his mysterious ex-trap sharp strategy
to help you work it. I said, yeah, this is the one. Let's push it. I want you to help me work it. He said, cool.
So now, with a sharp strategy to drop the auto-tune, pick up a more gangster persona, and with the backing of his
I'm doing this shit.
ex-trapper crypto-pumping manager, it would be time for Central C to begin his full takeover of the UK drill scene, and conveniently doing so whilst his biggest rival in West London, Digga D, was facing massive hurdles in his career and constant spells of incarceration. Together, they would carefully craft a unique drill persona, with Sench going forward positioned more like a mascot for West London roadmen, a drastic switch up from his old pretty boy image. They created a clean artistic slate by removing old content and photos from the internet, including releases with other artists like Cairo Keys. Central C didn't really want people to know about or see his embarrassing auto-tuned attempts to become a rapper now that he decided on this new lane to be in. So you know he's gonna hate this video. But once he had scrubbed all of his cringe past from the internet, Sench went dark for a 7-month period and didn't drop any music, but he was still active, apparently taking steps to continue positioning himself to be as street as possible and posting up around the serious gangsters from his area. As this musical hiatus was also around the time that we have the earliest publicly available proof of Sench, together with the infamous 12 anti-member F-Dog, both being seen on an Instagram story made by Central C, with Central C rocking the same hairstyle that he had in his Next Up freestyle from October 2019. Now, Sench had apparently also begun inviting West London gangsters to the studio with him to create an authentic UK drill vibe whilst he was recording, with the presence of these gang members apparently encouraging him to rap bars and come up with lyrics that would impress these street-focused thugs that he was keeping around him, with C explaining in a later interview that his next song was recorded in a local studio with about 10 people, including Box 12, A2 Anti, and other local affiliates, and that he would, quote, feed off that energy. C would ultimately break his musical silence on April the 5th, 2020, for the select few that were watching Central C's Instagram live at the time, once again taking the fake gangster persona seriously, strategically donning latex gloves as if he was about to go on a non-existent drill, with Bambino behind him in the studio.
This is why niggas say niggas like Trap Galore was on his niggas' dick. Yeah, he's on
a minute of the nearly finished song that would be his next release, the track Day in the Life. Now, from the very start, this song was an undeniable banger, and at the end of playing it, a very proud Central C would end the Instagram live. Sench clearly knew that he had something special here, but him and his team wanted to build the hype even further before releasing it. His next appearance came a week later on April the 11th with an Instagram freestyle, with him rapping over a traditional rap beat. C shared raw tales of his drug dealing past, his struggles, the harsh realities of trapping, and his determination to succeed. A drastic shift from the dappy style love songs of his past. He was now knee-deep into the street drill sound. And Sench wasn't the only one, as before he fully came out of the roadman closet with a fresh Nike tech, some of the real gangsters from his area would continue making noise in music too, as on April the 12th, 2020, 12 Antis, Box 12 and F. and Bankroll dropped a plugged-in freestyle with Fumes the Engineer on Link Up TV's YouTube channel. The track was characterized by hard-hitting drill lyrics, all about the 12 Anti members' gangbanging activities in the streets. F. rapped about his past stabbings, saying that he's lost count of how many he's done, and that he's always ready to attack his ops any day, any time. Even eerily at one point describing filling a gun with bullets and shooting his ops in the head, and dissing an op for playing dead during a stabbing incident. 12 Anti were keeping their gang relevant in music after Digga D and 1011 turned CGM had such an incredible run over the last few years, but within a few months of this freestyle dropping, it would be Central C who would be taking the crown as the most relevant rapper associated with the 12 postcode gangs in London. As on June the 14th, 2020, Central C's life would change forever when he releases the song and music video for Day in the Life, a release that marked the biggest turning point in his more than 7-year career, with its captivating bars and infectious horn sample looped over a booming UK drill beat arrangement, combined with Central C's new roadman persona and an impeccable collection of Nike Tech and Trap Star tracksuits. The track was a bullseye for his target audience. The song featured aggressive, vivid lyrics, with Sench painting a picture of life in the streets of West London. The first two bars being the hook, as Sench references what he did in part 2 of his Next Up freestyle, and continuing on this song, telling the audience to turn off the auto-tune and see how people really rap. He would of course talk about selling drugs and trapping extensively, and in an effort to appeal to the hardened gangsters losing friends to the streets, he ended his first verse with a tribute to a 12 World member A1 who was stabbed to death whilst trapping before turning 18. Day in the Life was Central C's finest hour so far, and the comments at the time of its release would confirm that, saying that this song was 100 times better than anything in his previous catalogue.
That song's one of the best songs comments from international
audiences.
Day in the Life, bro, come on, man.
Sench's British accent. The song was doing numbers, racking up over 150,000 views just 2 days after its release. Central C's biggest debut yet, hitting a massive 2.4 million views within just a month. Even Cairo Keys at the time was happy for him. Day in the Life today currently sits over 94 million
100 million views,
34 million Spotify streams, and the track would debut on the UK singles charts the next year around the time of the release of Sench's Wild West mixtape that had the song on it. But despite the late debut, Day in the Life would be Central C's first big hit, peaking at number 44 and spending 5 weeks on the UK Top 100 charts. And it was an international hit too, as Day in the Life went on to be certified gold in the UK, Sweden, Canada, France and New Zealand, and even platinum in Australia. Sench and YB's new strategy had hit the nail on the head. The beat, the lyrics, the outfits and the overall message was perfectly on point, and the track really did paint a picture of a genuine day in the life for thousands of London youths, and as a result the song would resonate with the streets like crazy. Speaking with URN Network years later, Central C's manager YB's would actually share their plan after the release of Day in the Life. Apparently C and his team decided at this point not to overwhelm the audience with a bunch of remixes and efforts to milk this one track for more than it was worth. Instead, they focused on just releasing brand new songs. YB's explained that by taking this approach, new listeners would discover Day in the Life alongside Central C's other tracks, helping him avoid the one-hit wonder curve.
Because you know, a lot of people just stick on one track. Just say, Sanat. What does that mean, Sanat? What do you mean? What do you mean? Sanat. Listen, Kai Sanat. Who the fuck, man? I wish I was Kai Sanat. Because the last dick grinders is fine. Now I'm dick grinding. Stop. But that's actually a smart strategy to do, because a lot of people just mix that. They just milk one song and that's it. They stay on that one song.
A few days before dropping his next track, Central C was seen giving fans a sneak peek by rapping along to it in his car. About a month after Day in the Life dropped, on July the 26th, 2020, Central released another drug dealer anthem called Molly. The music video started with a huge crowd in Shepherd's Bush, all rapping along with the earlier release of Day in the Life. In the next shot, Sench flaunting his Live Yours chain, the new, more punchy evolution of Live Your Movie. On this new banging beat produced by Ghosty and Chris Rich, we would hear Central C rapping drug dealer bars over a haunting beat, referencing his previous bars in Day in the Life about selling party drugs, but this time specifically mentioning that he was the one passing out Molly at parties. Central C also moved beyond just rapping about interactions with women and life living in the bando, rapping that he was having endless talks with labels, being lowballed, and making it clear that he was looking for the same record deal as Manchester rapper H, someone that he would have jealousy issues with later in his career, with Central rapping that he wants at least £1 million to sign a deal, and that his deal must be as big as H's deal, with H having recently just signed an enormous deal with Caroline International in February February 2020, while Sench at this time was apparently being offered deals as low as £20,000. Sench's struggle
What the
to get
fuck?
signed
You must have
was
20
something
bags
that
is
YBs
crazy.
would joke about in their conversations at the time, asking C if he would join a reformed N-Dubs if they offered him £1 million. But anyway, Molly was Central C's latest drug deal. Struggles to get signed was something that YBs would joke about in their offered deals as low as £20,000. Sench's struggles to get signed was something that YBs would joke about in their conversations at the time, asking C if he would join a reformed N-Dubs if they offered him £1 million. But anyway, Molly was Central C's latest drug dealer anthem, and the fans were loving it. Upon release, YouTube comments noted how Sench went from average to dropping absolute hits, and how it was about time that he blew up in the rap game, praising him for finally finding his sound. Day in the Life and Molly were a powerful 1-2 punch, and Sench's name was now buzzing in the UK drill scene, with Day in the Life being the better performer, and Molly dropping within a month of his initial hit, giving fans even more music to enjoy, especially since C's old catalogue had been scrubbed from the internet. And always a master of the media, 4 days later, as part of the promotion for Molly, Sench would join the OG UK reaction channel Dens and Rens to react to his new track. This collaboration allowed C to show off.
Wait, what? He went on Dens and Kaz's one, but no Minor Bams. Yo, Sench, what the fuck's happening?
For one of the first times in his
How much
career,
was he
providing hilarious moments with blunt and to the point explanations of his lyrics.
Maybe I should have went Collie. Too much shit. And I've dreamed that chili.
I was about to say that's that barrel school, isn't it?
You go to that college?
Boy, if you don't.
I didn't go to college, innit? You can't hear the song.
Molly would gain over 3 million views over the next 3 months,
banger.
and as of today, it has over 18 million views and close to 39 million streams on Spotify. This would have been a massive success for C had he not just had an even bigger track with Day in the Life, but from here, Sench showed no signs of letting up, and he would continue to make big appearances in the UK rap scene. On August the 16th, 2020, Central C delivered a memorable freestyle on the Mad About Bars series, hosted by leading British DJ and radio presenter Kenny Allstar, with Kenny Allstar introducing Central C as destined for greatness. C began the track addressing the many years that it took him to get to this point, rapping "You Can't Rush Greatness," a reference to his future debut album title. He would rap about his ambitions beyond just getting millions of views, dreaming of mansions with no neighbours. He rapped again about selling party drugs that he apparently gets from Albanian plugs, and reflected on being forced to choose between the toughest of all choices, the studio or the bando. As confident as ever, proclaiming that he and his city know that he's next up, and hinting towards a massive vision for his career, saying outright that he aspires to make £10 million before he retires.
After this one, we're looking at some beats, bro. Man's starting my rap career now,
freestyle received 1 million views in less than a week. At this point in his career, making 8 figures from music might have seemed like a dream, but as time went on, this began to seem more and more like an inevitability than a dream. In September, Sench would receive his first high-profile international co-sign through a shout-out from American rapper Big Sean, who asked on Twitter if he listens to any UK artists, to which Big Sean answered by quoting Day in the Life and tagging Central C.
Man said, Dutch Freddy could have been so popular if he did that thing, or someone didn't line his name, but yeah.
Calling him one of the hardest rappers in the UK. In early October, Central C offered fans a glimpse of his next upcoming track, again casually rapping along to it while sitting in his car. Following his 2 previous successes with Day in the Life and Molly, Central
He's
would
changed
release
so
a music
much
video
now,
for his hit
man. I don't
track
see that
Loading
same
on October the 22nd,
Dress-wise.
2020. The music video, like his previous ones, was shot in Shepherd's Bush, and clearly Central C had love for his hood and wanted to make sure it was represented, with producer Hargo making a hard-hit beat that combined a catchy saxophone loop with a booming UK drill drum pattern. The formula for a hit Central C track was becoming clear at this point. C's beat selection was proving bulletproof, and his lyrics were solid too, with C rapping on the hook with an infectious flow, admitting how he doesn't be on the streets too tough, but he still rolls through his area with the local gangsters. The video itself was also well branded, featuring a bright orange Jeep, a car much more at home on the roads of America than London, something that was probably a strategic and early attempt to add elements to his branding that would resonate with Americans as well as the British. And the overly bright orange colour scheme in the video would later heavily be associated with the promotion of C's 2021 full-length mixtape Wild West. Cairo Keys and 12 anti-members made appearances in the video, giving C a much-needed extra dose of street credibility. And despite claiming on the hook not to be on the roads too tough, in other bars he alluded to his little brother carrying a knife, and openly claiming that his homies leap out of cars with masks on to do drills, even claiming that when he goes on dates with women, he makes them hold his weapons. He also showcases iconic West London locations like Shepherd's Bush Market, as well as extensively shining light on street culture, riding around the city on electric scooters in a plethora of hyped tracksuits. Central C struck gold with Loading, and it quickly surpassed Day in the Life. The song achieved over 1 million views within just 5 days.
I wish, you know, if I had the videos of me, I made the music video at the age of 5, and I kid you not. At the age of 5, I was rapping at the age of 4. I'm telling you, I'm not even lying. I was rapping before any of these rappers, bro. These niggas aren't rapping like I was, bro. I was talking about killing. I wasn't. I didn't even know I was talking about my name's no more sort of villain. Wait, this is another one. I'm on my bike. I'm on chilling in my 8, and I'm biking in my P. There's a No, sorry. Something just came in my head.
4.5 million views in a month, close to 9 million views by the end of 2020, and today, Loading has a whopping 184 million views on YouTube and 394 million on Spotify. Loading debuted on the UK singles charts at number 37. The song would eventually rising to number 19 and enjoying a solid 20-week run on the charts. The track also made waves in the Irish singles charts, peaking at number 39 and staying on the charts for a remarkable 30 weeks, as well as going on to get certified platinum in the UK, Australia, Sweden, Canada, and New Zealand, and going gold in France. By the end of 2020, Central C had cemented himself as one of the rising stars in the UK.
Yeah, like Central C. Well, at this point, he was like Dave and Stormzy. I think J House should be there too. J House 100% should be there.
UK drill scene, making it onto Capital Extra ones to watch at the end of the year alongside upcoming American artists like Chef G, with the station labelling him as one of London's most exciting emerging artists. His unique blend of infectious beats, compelling storytelling, mainstream appeal and authenticity attracted a wide audience all around the world. However, immediately after the release of Day in the Life and every subsequent track, Central C's authenticity would come under more and more scrutiny. Debates would begin online about whether Central C was an industry plant, whether he was a fake gangster, or simply lying about or embellishing his experiences from the streets. The industry plant allegations were mainly born out of the fact that he seemingly came out of nowhere and grew too fast, likely from people who weren't paying attention for the first 6 years of his career. And ultimately, there were many people that came to his defense. Cage Birds would discuss the industry plant accusation, noting his long history in the music industry and extensive marketing.
He's an industry plant, bro, and I feel like
he's not an industry.
Oh man,
I call him an industry. So I tell you why you cannot call him an industry. One, because you can see his progression from time ago. Two, yeah, he was an industry plant, so the way he'd maneuver, I don't feel like he'd maneuver like be similar to other similar
calculated. But I feel like
I've already mentioned about his manner. They marketed him, as we spoke about now. It's been so unique that we've never seen it before. Because how many UK artists move like European like artists like the way he?
Well, that's what I said. He's smart.
North London rapper Avellino also spoke about this and said that he saw Central C come up with his own eyes.
Bro, Central C. Bro, I used to see that brother record when he was like 12 or something. Central C industry plant. Give me a break. I don't believe so. Give me a break, bro. Brother, I've seen him with my own eyes. 12 years old or something. I can't remember the age. Recording in Wembley.
On VE Media, his friend Bambino would deny that Central C is an industry plant, saying that he's just an artist with good connections.
No, I can't sit here, I've never seen a contract, so I can't sit here and say he was signed. But I can sit here and say that in the industry we're helping him, like putting into videos and so.
Prolific UK rap manager turned YouTuber Bouncer would point towards Central C and his manager's plan, suggesting it was truly authentic.
Big shout out to Bello. He saw his artists, they thought of a plan, they executed the plan. There's nothing more. You guys can't keep on overthinking and thinking because someone's got so much success, their industry plant. He had a manager that saw the vision. He had a manager that was hungry. He had a manager that wanted to make a name for himself. There was an artist that has not gave up. They both had a plan. What was the plan? They dropped a single, Day in the Life, on GRM. GRM popping. The single's got 80 million views on GRM channel.
Critics would question whether Central C's portrayal of street life and his personal anecdotes in his songs were authentic or not. And a lot of people would highlight potential discrepancies between his persona and the actual life that he lived. And a lot of skeptics would indeed label him as a capper, believing that he has exaggerated or completely fabricated parts of his narrative to gain popularity. Now, his manager YBs would later defend Central C extensively, calling out people who have unrealistic aspirations from trapping rather than seeking valid opportunities to make money. He said that unless you're black or have been to jail, then you shouldn't even chip in and talk down on Central C. And YBs would claim that being a former trapper himself who had been to jail, he was an authority on the topic, saying that if you haven't made $1 million or ain't gonna make $1 million, quit trap.
Wait, if you ain't made $1 million or gonna make $1 million, prepare yourself for a job or educate on how to run a business because you're gonna need it. I don't want to hear about trap if you ain't made $1 million. You're a regular civilian. $1 million's crazy though. Off the trap, $1 million. If regular civilian makes a decent amount, yeah. In a 4-year career, that's one. The rest of the time, etc. Oh shit.
And get a day job. Another prolific rapper.
I hope you know most of these niggas don't mean. I hope you know most trappers. I think honestly they make past 50k a year. And that's just facts. They don't. Not most of them. Most of them don't even make 30k a year. I'm gonna say it. Like niggas are going to the fucking OT to come back with 3 bills in a week. So you're risking your freedom in an uncomfortable situation. Looking at your bag, chilling with nitties and crap like that for $3 a week. Man, they could just get a job. Like, as simple as that. And like, I'm saying, like, even the time spent makes 0 sense because you're up there all the time. And that's 24 hours you're there. I don't care, man, nigga. You're working for 24 hours. Don't even make sense.
Turned viral podcaster Young Spray had also come to Central C's defense numerous times, giving him a blanket pass for anything that he said in his songs, loyalty that would ultimately be rewarded years later.
For two different things. Central C, I don't believe he is anything what he says.
Big up Central C.
I don't believe he does anything. I don't believe he trap. I don't believe he does none of that.
I do.
But
I do.
I don't believe that.
I do.
I don't. Something about it, it just doesn't sound right.
And ironically, even Central C's ops would eventually come to his defense, with Striker from CGM talking to UKL on the Tremendous Show and admitting that Central C had indeed trapped, but that it was unlikely that he'd been on drills.
Who's making the hits?
Yeah.
The GOAT on this thing right now is Central C. At least you gave him his flowers. I'm so Central C. Central C used to rap before Digga, bro. The guy's been rapping for time, bro.
For a while.
The guy used to have flipping a nose ring and a ponytail and that rapping and doing mad freestyles and that. So, and that's another thing. I said commitment and dedication. I give it to him.
Okay, that's right. That's it.
Dirk or something like that.
Okay. Right, let me try. I just want to look at my For You page. That's it. TikTok. Man, I don't want to leak anything to leak, though. That's it. I don't want to get copyrights either.
I think I finally figured out.
What's your opinion on gangbangs?
I'm not into it.
It's a line, bitch.
I think I've spoke to this one already, but we'll see. Cancel.
This nigga makes too much money to be doing this shit, man. Like, you ain't in your live stream on a kick. What the fuck?
Yo guys, we're at Northampton now. We're gonna do a blind date. So, what's your name?
Maz.
Like, bro, you see what I mean though? Like these.
What's your name?
I do.
Okay. What's your type?
So she's like 15, looking like a thought, and the nigga's wearing a baddie and a mask and shit, and he's just a normal person.
Back and like short, innit?
Okay. Where would you like to get up?
These are the sluttiest.
Bro, Clavicular's physique looks like it's...
In this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys the quick and easy way that I prepare my...
Before I was drinking matcha, I been had quarter zips. 300 pounds of Cali, had homegirl taking trips. Had £1 million in mids, I can literally show them.
Okay, no, cool. I thought you guys gonna see something crazy. I can't know.
Brought that whole car bone, I gave that whole some bone in the car.
UK music, right?
They don't want Digga to know where they are.
I made £1 million off an app.
Like, I just want to see. This guy should take it to piss.
Are you ready, blood? Aye, man, them. Man can't hear you.
Like, you see what I mean, though? Like, come on, man. Come on. I can't hear you. Aye, man, them. Like, what the fuck? Love you, gang. Yo, bro. Hey, from the bottom of my heart, I love you too, man. I appreciate it, man. I fucking appreciate it. God bless your soul, man. God bless your soul.
I live on the block with a valley on me. Begging you, link me in the field, you pussy. I'm begging you.
What the fuck? No.
I remember that day when he's dead. We went to the
So as
that day.
So what the fuck am I listening to? Chinging Bear. Oh wow. No, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You have to listen to UK music. It's the worst musical genre of order. Okay, I need to. What beat is this, bro? This beat is so good. UK music band. Wait, Riley Skeptic. Wait. Riley and Skeptic. I love that type beat, man.
St. Paul soldier. Blow from the next door neighbor, Eskimo raver. Elstone visitor, Meridian resident. Senior Manning with president. Showerman, all SAP soldiers. Don't pay elders, never had youngers. Age ain't nothing but.
No, instrumental. Let's see that. $13 years ago. Doesn't even that time. Is that long ago? 14. It's like 2012, I think. Yeah, like that. Yeah, 2012. Let me see this. Let me see this. Gang, but I'm gonna do it in the booth to this too, bro. Listen, I'm on the pavements. I don't want to spoil this. Like, I don't want to talk about that thing come waving. I meet, you know what I'm saying? A shit, I was saving. I bet a body on me saving. My flip, let's show her even. Listen, damn. She blazing. Oh shit, if I put up with Asians, whap this rap, man, I couldn't go call no occasions. Fucking this bitch get blatant. I chat shit. I'm making a beat to this. Don't beat it, but I'll do that. I'll do the interview to this too. Listen, I'll be so good with it. Wait, she's moving I don't want to talk I know exactly what type of flow I used to. Like, this one makes me one of the best of all time. Around this. Was this the beat Aaron and P showed me? Hey, listen. If I talk in the beat, man, let's chat shit. Fucking the bitch in this little fat dick. Catch man's coon get slapped in the mean it, man, I put it get flips. Shit, I don't wanna talk about what. I don't wanna talk about wax, but I thought that this thing made a thing go back. Pussy get slammed like that. I mean, pussy get slammed like that. I mean, chat this shit when a dude's gonna catch man's coon get slapped in that back it. I mean, pull up and hack it. Wait, put up the thing when I hit like Tekken. Fucking your bitch, what you low key, I reckon. Catch man's coon get slapped in a weapon. I catch man slip when the dudes get tapping. I mean, Tekken. I'm too good. Hear this. Listen. She 10 out of 10. Now I'm tired of that. Fucking your bitch when the dude's gonna come get a hit when you whip back. Yo, I got potential. Let's this one. There's something wrong with my YouTube for sure though. Why is it so slow? We need to update the drivers or something. Hey, that might have potential, you know. That might have potential. I'll be tuned for that long now. No pulse. No breathing. No breathing. No heartbeat. No heartbeat. No. Yo. Yeah. Put up. Put up. I be smoking that weed, man, I'm trying to get geeked. Fucking your bitch, just you low-key a freak. Touch my dick, man, I pussy get whipped. Touch my dick and I pussy get wet. Fucking your bitch, when I talk about pet. Slapping ting when I lose, gonna get bet. Shit. I know how niggas rap in this video. Oh, wait, what's the other type beat? Okay. Listen. Okay. I mean, times of the essence. Fucking a bitch for the presents. I catch cool and get slapped in that. Okay, listen. I'm on this grind wave right now. Fucking your bitch right now. I mean, slide around there trying to right now. I mean, pep out. I mean, 10 out of 10. And what you reckon? I'm fucking a bitch like Tekken. I catch cool and get slapped with a weapon. I mean, punch at this nigga, no Tekken. I mean, catch man's cool and get slapped and I slip him. I said, written. I mean, 10 out of 10 when I fucking this bitch for shoot one. I mean, slip on there. Catch me slip. Fucking your bitch on she low-key a bitch, but I, you know, but wait, 10 out of 10. I mean, 10 out of what? I mean, 10 out of 8. I'll catch you. I like these things. I can never make these things. Okay, is she cute? Is she not that? Fucking your bitch with a one back. I mean, slap her. Even this beat too. Hear it. Listen. Wait.
Keep it 100.
CCC freestyle. Fucking bitch, my mind freestyle. I'm in the talk when I'm on said you wanna talk when I'm in this bitch is shiny, some makes this bitch me how. Said you wanna fuck me I mean 10 out of 10, actually 10 out of 8. Fucking your bitch, probably just 8. I catch cool, get stuck in a hit in my talk with that shit when the dude's gonna hate. I don't wanna talk about waps, I just wanna talk about traps when the dude's gonna cock it. I mean, in my head, fucking on rocket, lean at the price, I shop it. I mean, what? She's lame, and she's friendly, but she run. I mean, friend, but shit for the win. Aye, that's potential right there. The UK's most famous streamer is probably me after J.K. Rowling. This just feels like 2016, man. Accounts said like I was like, okay, I was on the heads of beats though. I need to prepare for my in the booth. I need to prepare. But sometimes my brain just gets fried. So man. To the ball. Yes, sir. Legacy. Legacy Steppins. I ain't good fuck. Life all corn man, just with a legacy. Fucking your bitch and shit. I talk about legacy. I mean, that energy. I mean, what's a fetish? But I don't got mad at me. But you love with the amphetamines. I just try to get this thing of ketamine. But I don't know shit. Jerk. Let's hit this one. I don't know. I'm trying to give niggas some niggas some love.
Yo, rise.
I'm jerking. Hungry and rich and I'm working. She's a second one, I think she's working. I mean, she's working. I mean, should I get a perkin? I think I like this beat here. Because sometimes I be in my own corner, meditating. Oh, yeah, I like this beat, yeah. Good times.
Servo to the wall of the back.
Good times, good times. Wait, doing that, listen. Let's talk about corn. Not live or corn when you go got a hit man and made but porn. I mean step with that ting gets on. I mean swing this stolen sword and I ain't man's cock man knee and that on. Listen. Slide around down try to hit that man, grip that man, bigger your horns. I mean catch one's corn get slapped with the local wax gonna end up torn. I mean fucking your bitch with porn. I mean slap round there trying to aim his head back, do that thing get corn. I mean slap round there with a sword. I mean post this fucking whap. If I put out that thing get slapped with your bro got hit him in the end of his head. No, the end of his fucking whap. And fucking your bitch get slapped. Wait. Yeah, cause I know a person on here. Yeah, I hate this channel still. This channel's dead, man. Like this shit dead. I'm not saying it's dead, man. I'm saying it's actually like dead. Let's hear this.
Hey, so that's the Central C, no rip.
Oh shit, I had to order that. You know what the fuck?
Inside, man, in the 4 hours.
I can't do this anymore, but listen.
I want to hear out something here, you know.
Step on tracks. Don't be back. Me and Paul in the butt down, watching the aim at hatch and I take man's plats.
Hey, I'm actually cold, you know. And I kid you not, I have not written a single lyric in like the past since year 9. I haven't since year 9. I remember something about talking about I'm gonna come with the heat like Charizard. I'm fucking your bitch get since year 9 because I always wanted to rap as a kid. I always wanted to because I probably looked at my older brothers. So I'm like, oh my niggas, they're rapping. I want to rap too.
Don't be back.
So my biggest inspiration when it comes to rapping is just my brothers. I'm not even no dick rider. I'm saying when I was young, it's the brothers.
Me and Paul in the butt down, watching the aim at hatch and I
take man's plats. Like you guys don't listen.
Don't be back.
Like I hear the flow too. Like I'm so good. Your favorite artist can't do this on the top of his head without no lyrics written down. Because every single time, you see when T Snipes was on street styling, I was all written down. Like niggas gonna say I'm hating, but that's truth. I haven't written down a single lyric in years. Probably 10 years. I'm not lying.
Me and Paul in the butt down, watching the aim at hatch and I take man's plats.
Wait. I don't need to hear what I say.
Me and Paul in the butt down, watching the aim at hatch and I take man's plats.
Wait.
I can't do this anymore, but listen.
She's looking at. My sister's looking at herself. Oh, she's fine.
Don't be back. Me and bro in the butt now, watching the aim at hatch and
Take man's plats, hear it.
Okay, listen.
Too good, you know, hear it. I want to see if it's check.
2 man step is
Just
a
2 man
step. Your bro got to chef these neck. Check.
What's too good?
Me and bro got tech. Yeah.
Hear it.
Listen, me and my bro should rap it.
What?
Needed a right side chap it.
Shit.
My bro like killing that
Kill, not killing that kill. When your bro try slap it, tap it.
They when I step round there, don't really want to be a trap it. Said you want to talk about trapping. Said you want to talk about. I had the screaming, beaming, teaming. Me and bro with that brat down.
Oh my days! You guys understand how good I am? I'm telling you this is on top of my head. I'm telling you I'm the greatest rapper of all time. I should have looked at 4-year-old me. I'm like, nigga, you can do it. Because I'm telling you I'm the greatest of all time. Niggas are gonna get crazy. Yes, lads, what you saying? What you saying? Listen. Oh crap, I didn't even see this thing. Love you. Oh no. Yes, lads, listen, I'm the greatest of all time.
Me and bro in the up now what? Huh? They want to be a trap it. Then kill me your bro try lap it. They when I step round there, don't really want to be a trap it. Said you want to talk about trapping. Said you want to talk about. I had the screaming, beaming, teaming. Me and bro in the butt now what?
Oh,
I'm bleeding, sleeping, leading a rat try screaming.
Hey, no, but I'm telling you, it's all the top of my fucking head, bro. All the top of my fucking head. I'm the greatest of all time. None of your favorite artists are doing this. This is all over the top of my head. This is all creativity. None of you guys are doing this. I never stole no one's flow. Every single rapper stole my flow, bro. I'm telling you. Oh, I'm releasing the tracks. Fuck it. I'm looking at my 4-year-old tracks. Oh, I can't do it.
Look, scheming, leaving, needed a right shot, beaming, teaming, reports, teaming, needed a right shot. What? Me, bro, trying to really try rap. What? Slap this thing, get slapped. Me, bro, try everything. Should've got slapped.
Even look at. George. I mean, he even look. I'm even doing the silent thing to you. What the fuck?
Needed a right shot, suck my dick with a bitch, get back. Needed a thing, get slipped with a but no.
You might as well finish the.
Is it BF3? I will be a 2.
What was all that?
This is the drill.
You don't have to.
Yo, use this at Holland. He's backing out Holland.
Hey, don't chill out, bro.
You know what it is?
I'm trying. Listen.
When you listen to I'll say when you get like 25 is when music stops having the same effect on you. Yeah.
Because your prefrontal cortex stops it's fully developed by then.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Sound about right.
Like remember when do you remember watching?
When you're actually
you're settled now. Yeah, you're settled now, bro.
Who you are.
I used to watch music videos when I was little and it used to blow my mind. But I don't do nothing. When has that happened to you?
It's the same when like
No, but it's
Young
still
Pop
happening.
first come out.
No, it's not even about that though. It's about your mind. Yeah, your mind is settled, bro.
Like what? Them man all got chingers. I want to get chilled now.
Your mind turns to concrete.
Yeah.
Like
It's hard to even learn new things when you get to say it.
I can learn new
That
things.
beam and I cut. Boop.
Yeah, I can learn new things, but I feel like my mind's concrete now.
Come on, my brother, you know.
I like what I like.
Boop.
Yeah, it's done.
You know what I'm saying? You're
done.
settled
Yeah, it's
into
done,
who you
bro.
are now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no word.
It's settled.
You guys actually
into man's core.
Are you not actually? Now you guys gonna rap.
Yeah, you make man.
Have a little feature from Sasha and I was in it.
It's what they want. You give them what they want.
So I create my sport. I don't get.
Can Elle sing? Yeah, she's called out singing still.
No, I can't.
Me.
I swear down, you
She
got
had a singing class for once.
Mad thing. Someone said they made a beat, song on that beat. What's up?
Nobody wants music, bro. I don't know.
No, I just want to see that still. I got put in side tangents.
Never had youngers, age ain't nothing but
I love this beat, bro. This beat just screams UK, bro.
Champagne Bora, Winchmore warrior, Class A courier, Grand C9 passenger, W maker, 4-4 savior, Ali Pally jungle raver, entry ticket and a Bora, fresh haircut with a side party and a border.
You look at the side, look, every just screams it, bro. I remember like my brother's having. I remember vividly my brother having like night tickle to his head, like he's like I don't know how niggas used to do that. Like niggas used to walk out, like niggas used to go to the wait. Niggas used to go to the barber shop, sit down and ask, yeah, let me get a night tick on my head as a black man. They're doing branding on your head like, yeah, I own this nigga. Shing! Night tick on the side of their head like that. That is ownership. That's what we do with cows. They're like, alright, cool, let me put my branding on this cow. Straight to his ass. To the cow's ass, not mine. And niggas, you do get ticks. Niggas, you get... There's no way niggas you do Adidas. There's no way niggas... I'm searching it up. There's no way niggas used to go like, wait. UK haircut. Haircut. Adidas. Niggas used to do this shit. Now niggas will actually go out the way to get, look. What is this bullshit? Look. Now what the fuck? Wait, let me try night tick. Cause I remember night tick ones. No, night ticks always used to be devious. Now night tick, look, this thing. Night tick ones used to be devious. What the fuck's this shit, man? That's one of the worst shits to see. But night tick ones, these ones normal. They actually low key got hard, but I don't know if it was racist to me. As a black man. Slay, boy. But listen, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do my own in the booth. I'm definitely gonna do like grand beat. I'm definitely doing that grand beat. Wait, cause that grand beat's so good. I need to find him. Actually, I might react to this too. Something to do with streamers.
No.
As a streamer, I should do it. But I love that beat, girl. Oh my days. But yeah. Doing a beat like this.
Next door neighbor, Eskimo raver. Else don't visit.
This screams UK, listen.
President, shower man, also have soldiers. Don't pay olders, never had youngers. Age ain't nothing but numbers, cause the 17-year-olds roll with a pump. But I'm a temple tourer, champagne borer, Winchmore warrior, class A courier.
Woo!
Ambassador, W maker, 4-4 savior, Ali Pally jungle raver. Entry ticket and a border, fresh haircut with a side parting and a border. Selby Center explorer, private caller.
Here it is.
I'm an Esky dance keeper, get the weed cheaper, quantum leaper. The Tottenham High Streeter, SQ beat beater, A-star reader, 4 times community service breacher, back and forth face, jail the case beater, robbery, burglary, dad got nicked cause of me, the piece of I was a phone shop dealer, back in the day I was a wheeler and dealer, fly to west where the sky is blue and the grass is greener.
The grass is greener.
Rakai has been one of the most popular.
Yeah, this is my last stream. Cause I was on the short stream still. I got nothing better to do. But I be like, oh my days, I swear I gotta wait to do my own in the booth, man. I can't wait. Swearing that shit's gonna bang on everything. I love it. Like, wait, let me go.
St. Paul soldier,
Like the beat's so good. It's like cracking the beat. I can't explain it. It's so simple too. It's nothing crazy. For the fish, for the but you put I mean, she turned out. Wait, I don't know. Yeah, I actually want to check my old brother's songs on there. Wait, yeah, she 10 out of 10. I'm fucking rich and I look at her friend. Man, just talk about times on the own end. I mean, wait, talk about the wax. Say, fucking your bitch when she low key rap star. Sucking my dick when she low key a trap star. Make that time when that pussy a rap star. Wait. Yeah, they actually are, you know, what the fuck? That's, you know, listen. And this is where I used to get my inspiration from a lot. Back in the day. Now, this guy's brings like memories, you know, because I swear. This is where I used to get my inspiration from. Completely. And then Trip Strolls with thing. I remember this Just Do It shirt. Hey, when I used to see that shirt come, I just knew, yeah, I'm about to get my arse whooped. It's actually Young Bucks, you know. What the fuck? Yeah, that's a good, yeah.
Listen. Real niggas round me. Take note. If him I see free. Baseball. I can have the Simon Horizon and just echo. Real light gets dropped the 1st of April. We got all these rappers going to panic cause of our talent. Our unique rap got us disturbing the natural balance. Rap stars.
Every time you can spit, you know, I swear I don't remember none of these songs like that.
But to premeditate, none of holding back, we gonna put our art on display. Consumption of my time, solicitors.
The fuck's consumption mean? Consumption, like eating.
I don't write statements, I'm literate. Empty words, people don't do what they say. My hopes are chiseled away. Chiseled away. My heart decayed. Anguished and pain. MP, we had our setbacks, but we'll pick up the pace.
Woo!
Music planted our seed just to water with time. Let's show them what we can do. Build up strong.
Why is the fucking camera quality so crisp, dude? Like, it's better than mine.
They want to eat off our fruit. The only thing that they can add is the corn we produce. Blah. Corn we produce. Blah. Corn we produce. Blah. The only thing that they can add is the corn we produce. Them niggas go work. Work we put in. MP rap stars get support in. And it's such a shame I got some fam that ain't supportive. Blah. Ain't supportive. Blah. Ain't supportive. No. Hear me? We're raw. Hear me? Raw.
Nah, these guys are actually killing me. There's one that I remember vividly, though. You know, to the truth. I remember this one, bailed out. This probably when he came, bailed. Yeah, this when he was on bail, son. Oh shit, no, because I just was, because this brings back memories for me of my housewives. That's why I didn't even know how to edit. I didn't even know how to get in. What the fuck? When I splash, I get back. That's the TV I remember. Oh my days. I remember these movies too. Well, these are years ago.
When I splash, I get back. Go on another track. I really sleeping well unless I got an income. Yeah, you caught to Gucci, but can you pop the next one? Desperate for a certain image makes you bankrupt.
You guys are actually like Keaton and Kel. That's actually hilarious to me. That's actually hilarious to me. What the fuck? I'm trying to find it. Listening. I think it was this. Wait, let's hear this one.
MP rap stars.
Oh shit, I was calling all this time. I'm going out. Look at the beats. I was like, oh shit, look at. Let's see, they have Twitter and shit. That's actually crazy.
Maybach music.
You the boss,
Now I be bustin', I lay your body down and I ain't talk about no coffin. She says she wants it often, so I'm gripping on the bottom. And when I push it in, yeah, the bed won't stop knocking. Breasts like cotton, axe.
Oh, your body said good. I remember this song. I said your body said good. I said your body said good. Body,
I said your body said good.
Your body said good. I said your body said good. Wait, your body said good.
I said your body said good.
Your body said good.
And it's a special day, just me and you. A lot of people want my heart, but you got it too. There ain't enough to make me smile like the way you do.
Hey!
I drag the moon out the sky,
I love you.
just say I do. She know exactly what to wear just to set the mood. Rose petals on the bed, I show my love to you.
Yeah, this is the only songs I used to listen to. I never used to listen to newer songs. These are songs I used to do back in the day. But it's, oh yeah. You do, oh yeah. So she alright, then she said tonight, yeah. In front of everybody, she don't care. Like a ball up, like a skin, oh yeah. I think this is, oh yeah. But I wanted to see the video though. Yeah, she like it. Now she can't hide it. Wave on the I just hide it. Telling me she like it when I'm deep inside it. Said she wonder. Oh shit. You guys are actually so young.
Oh yeah, she said she want right for me sitting like yeah. In front of everybody, she don't care. Make a ball out, make a scream, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. She scream, oh yeah. She said she want right for me sitting like yeah. In front of everybody, she don't care. Make a ball out, make a scream, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. She scream, oh yeah.
Said she like it, now she can't hide it. Wait, said she
falling out,
not hide it. Telling me she likes it when I'm deep inside it.
Hey, me look tasty, come try it.
I'm moving now, I can't deny it. 10 out of 10 off, y'all want ride it.
Sitting your is peak when you climb it. Vroom vroom, trust me, there's no way like. like this.
And there's nobody like
P. And she knows that spice be beside me. And she's not letting go. Moving kind of wing wonder in this thing, hey, you know. So I'm switching up the flow. Soaking it wet in the up wave. I'm screaming and such from the way that we touch. Had it all fours, was it needing a lot? Was it needing a lot? Oh yeah. She said she want rap and me sitting like yeah. In front of everybody.
The guy have viewers too. The guy makes me laugh.
Oh yeah, she scream, oh yeah. She said she want right for me sitting like yeah. In front of everybody, she don't care. Make her ball up, make her scream, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. She scream, oh yeah.
She said she in the eye, you know she's searching a lot. She loves me and she's smiling a lot. It's Nike's in like it's Nike's in like it's that they kind of woman I want. Above the blue P every day they oh.
The girl you watch me when they're looking across. Every I got to bottle to pot. I only had a few cups and I'm already gone. It's like, oh that Jesus, I'm on the blood.
Nah, these are good times still.
Yeah.
And these are actually time ago too. They're actually getting like views.
P. Don Case. Don's in the studio. Drop to drop. Something real light. Quick think. Get me. Bang the beat. MP rap stars. Yeah. See it. P. Run it. Yeah. I'm really putting in the work.
Putting in the I said putting in the work.
And we be putting in that
Work.
And we be putting in that
Putting in that
putting in that
But I'm fanning out right now. What the fuck?
putting in that
What?
and we be putting
Harry, listen.
Work. Hey, niggas stay scheming. My niggas scheming. We're heading to the top soon. Buff, semen.
Hey!
Teams like jumping and deep end. Bust head, dumpling. That's the only reason we're moving like chicken. What we go out the season.
Ooh.
We gotta roll calm like a breed. Buff M, light headed men. Easy. 074, she out down, she wanna see me. That means she have credit. So I'ma tear it down so I know she won't forget it.
Ooh.
I'm done, she gonna need the paramedic. Yeah, I'ma snap her back when I dagger it. Cool, some of my bragging ish. One leg up, then I dagger
Nigga does so much like Mike Tyson. He's actually crazy.
Niggas want 8 car tip where the galley is. Chatting shit. Done no, PR.
Harry.
Putting in that.
What?
Putting in that. And we be putting in that.
What?
Putting in that. And we be putting in that. And we be putting in that. Rap stars. I will do. You see me? See me? Hey, PG. I don't know. Hey, listen. Real life. You know. 1st of April, cop that. Listen.
The guys kill me.
My dogs are local. Love all my doggies cause you loyal. Listen. One away, just a phone call. I know my doggies pull their way how they supposed to. Listen, all those porkies you tell. Listen, see my face, I'm calling for help.
But how old are they? I'm trying to figure out how. They have to be like 20. Yeah, they're like 20, yeah. 20, 21. I think P was 20. I think P was 20, Aaron was 20. I think P was 21, Aaron was 20. Yeah.
She's not how it is, we don't prove ourselves. No.
I would. They might have just. They might have like released this again. So I'm not sure.
No funerals. No. One down, 2 to go. We proud people, so there's problems over feuding souls. My art's called Provide Me a Love Potion. Couple plants cooking in my cauldron.
Woo!
That bold several ways that you could conquer fear. And when your dogs wanna ride, you can volunteer. Listen, but it doesn't make much sense. And what can be a failure but success? No. Motivated M. I'm God deep, so I'm mad and magnificent. You see my style on the beat is very militant. Just get me paid, I'm a back couple residents. Sometimes I think when I ride, I'm not coming back. Real bosses and bitches gotta relate with that. I would've gave up on this life thing, but my hunger is driving. I get up, but I don't mind me, you're Caucasian.
No, they had to be like 17, 16.
You know, no discrimination. No.
And the camera call is good, you know.
I'm a patient. Wanna travel overseas, see amazement. But desire makes you require money the most. Fuck Foot Locker, we ain't trying to sell souls. No. Fuck Foot Locker, we ain't trying to sell souls.
What the fuck the Foot Locker do?
Dark M. My massacres on the beat are always marvelous.
Woo!
Yeah, riding on the beat, hear me marching. So rapper mate, look, I'm a marcher. So pay me some proper parchment. Haters, fuck
What them curses he chanting? Fuck em. Really? Don't want no trouble with my masked men. Why? Cause in the end we be laughing.
Now you like this, I'm gonna end stream. But I got sucked in though, of course.
Listen, include a couple ad-libs. Why? Cause I got rats over that shit. Listen to your tunes, I can